Thank you, Fergus, and thanks for hosting us today. My name is Declan McKibben. I'm Executive Director with the ADAPT Centre. Delighted to welcome you all here today, which would be what will be a very interesting programme of events. Thank you, Olivia, for curating such an excellent lineup today. I'll be your MC, as I said, and I'll be offering some closing remarks later in the afternoon. But for now, I'd like to introduce the ADAPT Director, Professor John Kelleher.
So, everyone, I really want to welcome everybody here today. This advanced event is the 5th event that ADAPT has run in its current incarnation. Our theme this year is on bridging the AI gap and really driving Ireland and the leadership role that it can take on in a European level. And I think it's very fitting that we're at Europa House today for that reason. My own background, I'm a computer scientist and I have a chair of computer science in Trinity College Dublin, and I've been involved in ADAPT, in this phase of ADAPT, in the early phase of ADAPT for nearly a decade at this point. So ADAPT was set up to address some of the key challenges that are arising through the rapid innovation and changes that technology has on our societies. Declan, I might just speak past that. So there's challenges in terms of all of us as individuals feeling that we're losing agency in our digital interactions on our digital lives. There's challenges in terms of governance and how the institutions that we work in and the businesses that are running, how they are meant to both adopt this technology, manage the technology, and ensure that they do it in a way that is compliant and ethical. And there's also broader challenges for society to ensure that the way this technology is developed, that it's inclusive for all and supports human flourishing. Addressing those challenges, ADAPT has a unique perspective and approach because as a research centre that's funded by the Irish government, we're a partnership from across Ireland of 8 different universities. That type of a partnership model allows us to scale the impact of Irish research and allows us to bring together the expertise from across Ireland, from a range of different disciplines that, and experts that you may not get in one single university, but we're able to bring interdisciplinary teams together to bear on a problem. And that allows us, I think, to enable Irish universities to fulfill their roles as key linchpins in developing an innovative ecosystem, to act as reliable partners that can help our communities and our stakeholders to understand artificial intelligence, to guide its development, and to inform how the discourse around artificial intelligence and the policies that emerge from that discourse are shaped. And that's part of what today is about. We really we've been running a sequence of programs in this regard, and I'll speak to those in a second, but we really want your input into this discourse. We want to try and bring and amplify your voices so that the policies that are shaped and developed both in Ireland and how Ireland feeds into the Brussels effect is informed by the people and our stakeholders. I'll give this another go to see if we can get these slides going again, but yeah. So, no, that's not working. So we have run, today's events and programs have been informed by a sequence of events that we've organised. We've had a number of roundtables hosted at Trinity, and a few weeks ago we ran a National AI Forum. And I'd like to call out Olivia Waters. She's been leading in the convening of those. And we're currently developing and distilling the outcomes of those discussions into a policy document or an information brief that we'll be passing on to government next week. And that's why there's an opportunity to inform the development of that policy document. So please do engage with the events throughout today. The thematics that have come through, I won't go through them in detail, you have the schedule in front of you, but the way today was structured has emerged from some of the key themes that came through in those discussions so far. One of the challenges we have is how do we balance the tensions between regulation and innovation? Personally, I believe that there isn't a tension there, that good regulation can inspire innovation. And I think that's something that I would like Ireland to be able to demonstrate, that Irish research can demonstrate, that we should be able to show how innovation, how AI can be adopted into public services, and that the regulation and the Brussels effect of setting the best standards in regulation doesn't mean that Europe and Ireland can't compete in the AI space. That's one of the themes that come through. Another theme that has come through is the challenges that as a society we face in terms of mis and disinformation. And there will be discussions and panels on that. And a third theme that came through in the discussions is in terms of the questions around open source. You know, what role has open source to do, and can we drive innovation in Ireland and Europe by embracing open source and the trade-offs that occur there? There's no single best solution in any of those discussions, you know, and we're not going to, but we have to have a discourse and an open dialogue around them to find out where Ireland wants to lead from. So, and now we get the slides working. So, but they're finished just in time because I get to this slide here. So what I've tried to emphasize there is the breadth of what we want to talk about, but we do want today to be a discourse and a dialogue. And please engage with us throughout the day. There's a set of people here, myself, Olivia, Declan, who you've spoken to, and other members of our panel that will be around. Please come and talk to us. We want to hear your voices and input. We want to work with you and collaborate with you, be reliable partners to help you to understand the challenges and to amplify your voice in the policy discussions that are going on at the moment. So thank you very much.